I first joined the committee in 1988 under Peter Flick's presidency. One of the first suggestions I made was that we should organise a lunch for the old teachers so that we could acknowledge the debt we owed them for giving us a strong and valuable education. I was given the all clear and set about it. The Old Teachers' Lunch has been one of the most unique events for any teacher, particularly from a school that had closed so long ago. Today, combined with our final dinner, we are celebrating the 32nd year of repaying that debt. I was secretary for 6 years till 1995, and during that time we were able to host the Old Teachers' Lunch back in the school, on the school site, which was then still under construction. Later, that was followed by many other dinners in the old Lions Den. I did some checking back on the GGs, and we've hosted 50 individual teachers at these lunches, with many coming for over 20 years. Jack Barr, he attended until he was 94. The best attendance was former manual arts teacher John Wood with 25 lunches. To tie in with the 50-year reunion of the first leaving certificate in class of 1945, I was able to get the late Ted Mack to unveil a historic marker and the original 1942 Clive Everett plaque on the Optus building. Many will recall that Dick Smith was going to put a garbage bin on the spire for the open day in 1992. Having heard nothing from Dick beforehand and having arranged the publicity, around 2 a.m. the night before I attempted to put a bin on the spire using a 24-foot long extension ladder and a long telescopic pole. There were just a few problems. It was dark and very windy. The bin made a good sail. It was raining and things were getting pretty slippery. I needed to go to the top rung of the ladder and needed 2 hands for the pole with none left for the ladder. My glasses fogged up and the pole was just too short. Still, we had a go, but Dick's weather balloons were much more successful. I spent many hours chasing lost lions using the photocopied admission rolls, going to Roseville Post Office as they had most of the state's white pages, extracting some possible matches and then going home and ringing people. It was very analogue but quite successful. We managed to increase the accuracy and of membership on the database considerably. Many a late night was spent at Warwick Boyling's computer where the database was loaded at that time. I joined the committee again in 2006 when Dave Kyle was getting ready to take over as president from Alan McLean, 3rd term. Regrettably, Dave died and I took over after Alan at the 2007 AGM. With the help of Ray Holland, we were now able to go to the electoral office in Chatswood with our spreadsheets of missing lines. That went well for many years until they booted us out, reckoning that we were breaching the privacy regulations. One of the things I was successfully able to achieve was the casting and installation of the plaque on the sandstone building acknowledging 40 years of the old Lions and stating the fact that the building was a school. The younger generation and the current hotel management consider that it was a church. I was able to track down our oldest old lion, 99-year-old Carl Halverson, to unveil the plaque from under the school flag. In closing, I'd like to thank those who worked alongside me and assisted in keeping the North Tech dream alive. And this particularly refers to Alan McLean for his presidencies and Grapevines and past President Cam Seckham, who's been secretary and keeping our records forever. We owe them a lot. A final thanks to Alan Edinburgh for taking over from me as president and seeing things through to the end. Thank you.